Alright, what up guys? It has been like a month and a half, 2 months since I've made a video since I got bored of season 6, so I'm back here. Videos probably won't be as frequent as they were before. Um, just got a lot going on in my real life. But I've played a bit of season 7 so far, and I wanted to go ahead and give the thoughts and opinions video that I've done every season. Let it be noted though that I have not played past level 60. This is more of a view going into the new season. Because despite what people will tell you when they play MMOs and stuff, when they're like, oh, well, the real game starts in the end game, and that's when it gets fun, I think the beginning of a season or a new game should be fun, right? Um, Without further ado, then let's just kind of get into it. The video is bound to be a little short here because the entire beginning of season 7, you spend the first like 4 hours, 5 hours, however long it takes you, depending on what build you make. Um, just doing whispers, which I do not like. I think running around and just doing the whispers over and over again is super boring. And every single time you go to do a story quest line for the season, you do like 5 minutes, and then you have to go do 20 to 30 minutes. Or later on, it's like 20, 30 minutes. In the beginning, it's not much because you only have to do like 10 or 20 whispers. But then in the end, you start doing 50 and 60, and it's just really boring. I don't think that was a good idea for them to do. Like I said, it should be fun when you first go into a season, and then just making people, especially if you've never played Diablo and don't even know how the end game gets to, it's just really, really boring and monotonous. And then on top of that, the storyline itself is not very fun, in my opinion. Um, I've thought this, I think, almost about every season, though, like especially season 2. It was horrible. And what makes it horrible, and what is still a problem, is having to do the seasonal quest line with every single new character that you have. Um, on top of that, a lot of the beginning builds just suck. My first character before I made this druid was actually just the Hoda barbarian because I wanted to do the earthquake build, but Hoda is just so bad that you can't kill anything with it. So we decided to level up with the Shred Druid, which I said I was going to do the Druid anyway last season. But Hoda Barb was my first level 100 character, so I was like, that was back in like preseason. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go Hoda again. I've made a couple of Hodas since then, but it's gotten really bad. And then this new chess piece makes it really good, but until you get the chess piece, the build's bad. Really bad. So you can't even play it. That's a whole different topic. I'm looking at the tier list that Max Roll puts out, and like Stoneburst Druid is still just absolutely horrible, and I don't know why. They really need to fix this type of thing, because I think every build should be viable, and the Stoneburst and Hoda without the chess piece, they're just so bad that you cannot play them for the most part. Um, like I think my Hoda Barbarian just, it takes them forever to kill anything. But anyway, that's not about. I mean, I guess it is about the season. Granted that the Barbarian didn't have very many powers, but the Shred Druid was just ripping through stuff before we had any powers. Um, so let's get into that then. Is the Witchcraft powers? They're the way you unlock them is okay. I don't like how you have to level them up, and that's because I don't like doing whispers. I don't like going to these zones and doing stuff. And like I know you don't actually have to do the whispers themselves to level it up, but like you're just in the area that's full of whispers, and I guess doing that makes it faster to level up because you just like breeze through levels when you complete 10 whispers and turn them in. But I don't know, it's just not very fun. um you don't get access to the, what is it, the little occult gems that go in rings and stuff until after the seasonal quest line, which again is just bad. Like it's not entertaining, it's not fun. It looks like a freaking 3-year-old wrote it. Um, I think a 3-year-old could do better. Um, Mechanic wise, things don't feel different. Like I know we have new uniques, and in game's gonna feel a little bit different, but like I don't know. Anybody who's been playing Diablo for as long as I have, which is since the game came out, and I've played every single season for way more than I should, the game is really starting to get boring. I don't care what they've changed. It's still doing the same thing over and over again, right? Like it's like taking something that's like shit and then polishing it, and it's still shit, right? Um, Now I like Diablo. I liked back when you ran through dungeons, but that's not what the end game is anymore. This has kind of turned into just like an overall Diablo rant. Um, we'll have to see. and I'll put out an opinion whenever I get more into the in-game part of the game. If I had to give this season a rating, I think it would literally be a 2 out of 10 so far for the opening. For the opening, things will change hopefully towards the end game, but uh, it's just not fun. And having to do the quest line over again on a new character just makes me like demotivated to play the game, because even if I get power leveled, I'm not gonna want to freaking do the storyline again. Um, but I wanted to go ahead and put a video out because I haven't done it yet, and this is day 2 of the new season. I haven't put a video out in a couple months. Again, the videos this season probably won't be as frequent because I still like, I don't know, I'm just not vibing with this season, and I probably put like 1,500 hours into Diablo 4 at least, and 5 hours into this season, and I just don't care, right? But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. Hopefully, I'll get some other like types of games going. I have a couple of medical conditions. We're not going to go into it in super in depth, but it makes it hard to sit here and play games for hours on end anymore. So I pretty much just spend my life cooking and going to the gym. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.